it's an expression of sort of awe or joy or happiness of being in the environment, of being with nature. But then at the same time, the process can be frustrating. So it's kind of like it's a happy thing, but the challenge that makes a painting good can also be a struggle. And there's this weird balance where when you've kind of resolved that struggle, it's then an expression of a happy space. No time to think for this. It's just got to go. Every now and then you'll see something that you've maybe never seen before, that you've never thought about painting, and that will create a totally different colour and style that's unexpected. I've sort of, over the years, I've developed particular styles and patterns. So every May, I'll return back and paint bluebells. Okay, and every autumn, I'll find autumn leaves and things like that. And there's certain things that I do paint. This is originated, I think, with my stuff. It is originated from watercolour techniques. So the idea is rather than creating an underpainting, I'm kind of creating a piece where, like, the very first marks that I put on there stay, and then the painting evolves, and I put extra bits on as it goes. But you've got, the painting is almost like a history of your experience on that day in that landscape. And so the very first marks are there alongside the very last marks, and it's kind of like it's a story from beginning to end as a piece. The very first marks are often the most beautiful ones, which is why it's quite nice to try to preserve a few of them. You've got to just be quite brave to break the huge white space. You just go in with quite bold marks, and they're the freshest and rawest and most dynamic. Whereas as the piece evolves and you're sort of looking at your view more, it then tires itself down more and more to try to be what you're looking at. It becomes more real rather than just a patchwork of kind of expressive lines and stuff. Blues and yellows work really easily. They're on the same spectrum with greens and so on, but because of the water, where you've got purples and yellows, those colours can quite easily clash, and they're complementary colours. So purples and yellows, it's possible you get lots of sort of greys and stuff where they collide. And I've started for the bluebells, I've started using fluorescent red, which gives it, like, not on its own, but it's sort of mixed in with ultramarine to get that lilac-y colour. But you can kind of see that some of the fluorescent is kind of like, it kind of almost separates with the water, and so you kind of get these kind of crazy little patches of pink and stuff. I don't know whether I'll keep them. What I was thinking about today, really, whilst I was painting, is kind of, I really feel like I've sort of stopped, over the years of sort of painting, I've stopped trying to actually paint where I am, stopped trying to get it realistic, and now I'm just sort of relaxing and just letting the mark making do what it wants to, and then sort of balancing that with really strong observation, like you're really looking and trying to capture something, but relaxing and letting it just be a splat or a scribble, rather than trying to think of it as like a photograph. I really enjoy painting bluebells because you only get 4 weeks a year when you're out, and then British climate probably only gives you maybe 2 weeks or maybe 10 days or something like that where you actually get to actually go out and capture them with the sunlight and with the dappled sort of light. So 10 days a year, and then you just sort of forget about it and sort of just let your practice develop, and then another year you come back to it and try again. It's experimentation where you grow the most, and I think the challenge of sort of endeavour sort of feels like a challenge because you're not wanting to idealise it. Some of it is amazing, some of it's shit. It's kind of, that's the challenge of what I'm trying to do, and that actually would give it so much weight to use it as a vehicle to look at the world around you with like a real honest side of everything. If you manage to say honest things about where you're from, like really look at it, like, it goes back to that looking at it, and to show someone how you see something. What a great sort of starting point for work, essentially.